And a pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome to East Central High School in St. Leon, Indiana, as we bring you Red Devils basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the second road contest of the weekend. Red Devils losing last night to North Central by a final of 60-51. North Central scored 26 points, and that opening period hit 5 3-pointers and led by 13. And they built a 20-point lead before the Red Devils started to make their comeback in the second half, got it to within 7, but fell short in that contest. Lucas Croft led the Red Devils with 34 points, the only player that scored in double figures, and only one of 4 players has scored for the Red Devils last night as well. And by the way, Croft was 15 of 15 from the free throw line last night as well. So now a completely different style tonight against an East Central basketball team that comes in at 2-0 after they picked up wins over Jennings County 54-43, and they beat Milan last night 75-61. They will be, in fact, just as big as what we saw last night in a couple of the players from North Central, but maybe a little more girth in what we'll see tonight. We'll talk more about East Central coming up in just a few moments. Both teams ready to go. The JV, by the way, lost a couple of moments ago by a final of 45-42. Red Devils had a chance to tie the ball game at the buzzer, but it fell short, and so the JV losing tonight by 3. We will come back in a couple of moments here on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. And we're going to talk with the head coach a little bit about tonight's matchup and also last night's game. Shabazz Khalik is coming up next. That's right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Coach, let's go back to last night. There's so many aspects to that game, and let's start from the very beginning. And they shot lights out from three-point range in that first quarter. Give me kind of an idea what's going through your mind as they're hitting those shots early and they scored 26 in the first quarter.
It's concerning because they have a quickness advantage on us, and then they're making outside shots. Makes them very hard to be guarded by us. But we talked to our kids about understanding what we want to do defensively. We had talked about making sure that we're giving up the outside shot, not allowing stuff in the paint. But our kids didn't realize that we want those shots to be contested. We kept talking about we want them contested, but we don't want to just look at them. We want to contest those shots, but we want to keep them out of the lane. And, our guys are still learning some things, learning some continuity, and they felt like, hey, you said let them shoot it. And that wasn't the case. So they stepped up and they made the shots and hit 5 of them in the first quarter and ended up with 6 for the game. So I thought our kids did a good job of making some in-game adjustments. And we talk about that in practice, making those in-game adjustments. The problem for us was the gap was so wide after that first quarter that it was too late once we made those adjustments.
You said the 3 kind of surprised you because you didn't see that in the first game, right?
No, we didn't see that on film. A couple kids that threw some in, they were able to get their feet planted and they could shoot it. But they really didn't shoot it too well off the bounce. We thought that we could, go under the screens and then push up. And a lot of times our kids went under the screen, but they didn't push back up to contest. They stayed back, and then those guys stepped up and made shots. And that just goes back to our inexperience and understanding of what we want. We want you to go under, but then we want you to push up. And, that's been kind of our approach, our philosophy that I've had for years. And has worked for me in the past, but it just takes some time for our guys to get to understand the way in which we want to defend it. And like I said, as the game went on, we made the adjustment, but, it was too late after that first quarter because they had hit 5 of them by then.
Coach, you mentioned rebounding, too, and that was a huge concern. They got a lot of offensive boards, especially early.
They did. And and that's a great point that you make because it was early. We had gotten stops. We got 3 and 4 stops early on, but we couldn't corral the rebound. And so, that's scoring opportunities for us missed on the other end when I thought we had gotten off to a good start. And I wanted to see us get those rebounds, get out in transition because we weren't afraid to get up and down with them. But we were just unable to get a glass. And then as the game went on, they got crucial offensive rebounds. We get it down to 7 and they miss and we can't get it. We get it down to 8 and they miss and we can't get it. And it ends up being a basket for them, a foul or a rebound putback. And, that's where we were limited. They had a bunch of athletes. They're athletic. And we did a decent job, I thought, of putting bodies on people, but there were times where they just out-athleted us. Yeah. They ran a set where they brought the guy under. I think they had come out of a timeout. We had cut it to 7. And Jordan Fryer was right there. But that kid was just more athletic. He just jumped over Jordan and banked it in. It's no fault of Jordan's. It's just, that kid was athletic and made an athletic play. And those are some things we got to live with, unfortunately.
Coach, you made a great effort, though, in the second half especially. Well, I'd actually say second quarter on because I think they only scored 12 in the second. They had like 6 in the third and maybe 10 or 12 in the fourth quarter. So after the first quarter, you guys really did a great job of just coming back and not laying down. Yeah,
I thought we settled in a little bit better. We figured out what they were trying to do. Our kids made some adjustments. We kept competing. We kept battling. We were able to get into the bonus early in the third by not settling for threes like we did in the first game. We were attacking the basket, got to the free throw line a lot, especially Luke. So, that was important and that was big for us in terms of coming back because you make those type of comebacks with the clock stop. And our guys started to attack more and be more aggressive. Again, it's just the little things that started to add up, the offensive rebounds here and there. But I was proud of the fact that, we continued to compete. And there were a couple plays here and there that if we make, the game's a little bit different. Yeah. It's a little bit different in spite of that. You look at North Central, they end up going 4 quarters on us with about 6 minutes to go in the game. Yeah. I thought that said a lot about our guys and, his concern about, us making that comeback and getting back in the game. So once they went 4 quarters and then they got into a zone here on defense, I could tell they were a little concerned about the push we were making and played more to protect the lead. So I was happy about that and happy about the fact our guys competed and forced them to play that type of style late in the game.
Hey, before we talk about Lucas's game last night, you went a little zone last night too, and I think it kind of threw them off. They just didn't seem to find what they wanted to do offensively during that spurt.
Yeah, again, we go zone, and we're a little bit small, with Jalen and Kareem out there, so we got to do a good job on the glass. And, we're still missing Jordan. Once Jordan comes back, it'll definitely be a game changer for us. Gives us size, gives us scoring, gives us flexibility to do a lot of different things, both defensively and offensively. So, right now, when you run up to a team like North Central, who's athletic and long, and we're small and not as athletic, it's problematic. So we thought we'd go to a zone, throw them off a little bit, hopefully coming out of the half, and something that we worked on in practice to try to, help negate their speed and their quickness. And I thought we missed a couple assignments in the zone, but I thought we did a pretty good job in it when we were in it.
Lucas had 34 last night, and they knocked him around a lot. I mean, there were some times when I looked at him thinking how that couldn't have been called. But talk about his game and how he's now starting to feel maybe more comfortable.
Well, I thought, he started off by attacking, which is important. He didn't settle for jumpers early. He got to the basket. I think his first bucket was a drive. He, had a dunk attempt that he missed. We'll give him an assist because it went right to his brother. But, he started off driving and attacking, and I think that got him comfortable. They play at a style that was more up and down. He's more comfortable in that environment. And then once he started seeing the ball go in, around the basket, he was able to knock down his three ball. And that's a big part of his game with his versatility. And I thought he played physical. And I told his dad today, I said, it's probably the most physical game I've seen Lucas play, in the last 2 years. He didn't back down. He was competitive. I think he ended up with 7 rebounds. Just, he competed at a high level and matched that physicality. You go back to the Jay County game, there was a drive, I think, early in the game where he just kind of threw up a real soft shot going into the lane. And he looked for a bailout foul, and he didn't get fouled. But I thought last night he forced contact. He forced contact by driving hard and strong and being more physical, and then you see the results of that. So hopefully it's a game that'll kickstart him and give him the type of season that we think he can have. I say that he's an Indiana All-Star to me. It's just a matter of him, going out and doing it every night and leading us to wins and leading us to success. If he can lead Richmond basketball, back to where we want it to be, it'll say a lot about his talent and his ability and what he was able to do for us. And I think that will make him an Indiana All-Star. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll talk about East Central, but I tell you what, watching him, he's hard to stop when he drives. I know he likes to shoot that jumper, but I don't know that I've seen anybody really stop him yet.
Big, strong, and athletic. Guys got to be willing to step in there and take a charge. Not too many guys can match his athleticism. Then he can finish around the basket. And if he gets fouled, you're talking about putting a guy that shoots 90% at the line, very comfortable there. So he can be a tough matchup for some guys. And then I think what he's done a lot better this year as opposed to last year, he's using his body, a lot better. He's shielding guys off. Guys that are quicker than him, he's using his body to shield them off. And then guys that are slower than him, he's getting around them, and then he's shielding them off with his body once he gets by him. So I think he's adjusting. I think that he's learning how to play a lot more. He's a lot more confident out here now that he has more freedom with this group. So the adjustments that he's made is the adjustments that he'll need at that next level. So I'm very happy and excited for the rest of the season for him as he continues to grow and progress.
All right, you play game 2 tonight of the 2-game road trip. You play an East Central team that is just on the opposite side of North Central. Talk about their 2-0 record and what you've seen in them so far.
They're a scrappy group. They play hard. They do a good job, really, of getting out in transition, getting some easy baskets. They feed the post, run a lot of sets in the half court. Really look to feed it into the big fella and then play off of him. They do some 2-3 matchup, 1-3-1 type stuff. They little 1-2-2 yesterday. I don't know if we'll see that per se with our personnel. But I think for us it's just a matter of making sure that we match the tenaciousness that they'll bring. They're going to play hard, and we have to match that. We can't come off today thinking about last night. We got to come out today and we got to step up and realize that we got to come to play, and this is the game that we got to get, and we got to play with a sense of urgency because of how hard they play. So we got to recognize the switching defenses that they do. And understand what offense we need to be in. I thought last night there were some times where, they're in the zone and we're talking about what zone offense we're running. Our guys look confused and disoriented. So our guys got to pay, attention to the small details of things that we do in practice and the stuff that we talk about. That's going to be important tonight. Last night we came out of a end of a quarter and had a set that we had prepared, the whole end of the quarter, and we didn't come out and execute. And we have to do a better job of that. And, they'll force us to do that tonight. And those are the little things that we got to come out and do differently tonight. And if we do, I think, we'll have a much different result than we had last night, hopefully.
Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
We're back here at East Central High School, and today's game being brought to you in part by Best Western Classic of Richmond. When you know someone or yourself, maybe a family, friends, whatever the case may be for the holidays, they're visiting the Richmond area, make sure they stay at the Best Western Classic. The Best Western Classic of Richmond, you get the most amenities available, including indoor pool, fitness center, conference space, free buffet breakfast, as well as free Wi-Fi, and of course a clean, quiet, comfortable room. Best Western Classic of Richmond, 533 West Eaton Pike. Last night in the NCC, Kokomo beat Peru 47-35. Lawrence North over Marion 67-59. It was Lafayette Jeff defeating Benton Central 67-42. And Central Catholic was a winner over Harrison. That final 67-53. Tonight, it's Homestead at Marion. Tech is at North Central. Anderson home against Newcastle. Western is at Logansport. McCutcheon will play West Lafayette at Lafayette Jeff. Benton Central takes on Harrison, also at Lafayette Jeff. And then the Broncos take on Central Catholic, that too at Lafayette Jeff. Tri-Eastern Conference, games coming up tonight. Centerville is at Franklin County. Also, Union City is at Mississinawa Valley, Ohio. Knightstown playing against Lebanon at Danville. And in the MEC, Alexandria is at Shenandoah, Blue River at Blackford, Daleville at Elwood, and Westdale is at Eastern Hancock. And the Seton Catholic Cardinals, who lost last night to University in conference play 54-43, they travel to Cristo Rey coming up tonight. And we talked about this East Central basketball team. They're going to be big, they're going to be physical, and they are led inside by their big 6'6" post player, Luke Collinsworth, only a sophomore. We saw him last year. He's got great feet, good hands. He'll be a very, very big force inside for the Red Devils, who are undersized coming into this one here tonight. Also, keep an eye on Jack Driggers, a 6'5" senior, and Trevor Becker is a 6'5" junior. In fact, everybody in their starting lineup is 6 foot and above, including Alex Maxwell at 6 foot and Logan Rohrbacher. He is 6'3" and a sophomore. They did win last night, as we mentioned, as they knocked off Milan 75-61. They're averaging 64.5 points per game and giving up 52 in the first two contests. Last year, they beat Richmond in overtime at the Tiernan Center 62-57, and they've won the last two meetings in the series, but the Red Devils have won 7 out of the last 10. We'll have the starting lineups coming up in just a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is the pregame brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
We're back here at East Central High School, and we're going to try to time this out here. The Red Devils are back out on the floor. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineup now for East Central. Alex Maxwell is a 6-foot senior wearing number 32. Logan Rohrbacher is a 6'3 sophomore, number 42. Trevor Becker is a 6'5 junior. He wears number 44. Jack Drigger is a 6'5 senior, number 50. And Luke Collinsworth, a 6'6 sophomore. He wears number 52. For the Red Devils tonight, Andrew Croft, a 6'10 6'2" sophomore wearing number 1. Kareem Jett, a 5'9" junior wearing number 4. Lucas Croft, a 6'5" senior wearing number 10. Jalen Hillard is a 5'9" senior, number 12. And Jordan Fry, a 6'5" senior wearing number 24. There are your starters. We're ready to get this one underway. Stay right there. The tip-off is coming up in just a few moments from East Central High School in St. Leon, Indiana, right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners. Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-sized volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Back here at East Central High School as we get set for the second game of the weekend. Richmond losing last night, though, again made a great effort in coming back and losing by 9 after being down by 20 early in that ball game. So, boy, it's a tough week when you consider you're playing against a East Central team and their athleticism last night, and now you're going to play against a big and physical team and a much slower team tonight in what you'll see in East Central. There you see the Red Devils in their home, or I should say in their traveling red, the East Central Trojans in their home whites, and we're ready to get this one underway. Driggers will jump it up in the middle against Jordan Fry. And this one is underway. Tip will be won by the Red Devils. Croft with the basketball coming off 34 last night. Trapped in the corner. Will now find Kareem Jet back inside. Layup good by Jordan Fry. And the Red Devils get on the board first here tonight, leading this one 2-0. East Central has generally played the Red Devils pretty well down here. But Richmond has come in here against some pretty good teams over the years and have won here as well. There's Collinsworth, turnaround shot good. He's got some great feet. We saw him last year, and he's just a tough kid down low with, again, his ability to use his body. And we noticed that last year. His footwork was just exceptional. Red Devil basketball. Fry losing it off his fingertips and out of bounds. Red Devils turn it over for the first time tonight. Richmond really didn't turn the ball over very much last night against the press. When they did see it, really, Richmond just fell in a hole early, again giving up those 5 3-pointers in the opening period of play. By the way, Lucas Croft is holding his lower back. I don't know if he took an elbow, but he was grimacing just moments ago. Here's Collinsworth again outside the block. The entry pass down low. As again, East Central using their size inside. That'll be Becker. And Becker gets his first 2. And East Central now takes the lead. I don't think Lucas is hurt as he comes down the floor, but I think he might have caught an elbow in the lower back area. There you see the Trojans as they will work man-to-man early. Again, they've got good size all over the place on the floor. That's Fry deep in the corner. And we'll go back to Jet. Hillard passed up a couple of shots last night, did not score for the Red Devils, and the ball will find Andrew Croft at the left elbow. Here's Lucas, and he traveled with it. Second turnover now by Richmond. Lucas took a little extra step that time, and East Central will get the basketball back. 6:08 to go here in this opening period of play. East Central basketball. And they will pound it inside. I don't think there's any doubt about that whatsoever. Red Devils did play some zone last night. You might see some tonight to try to negate that size. In the corner, Driggers once again. Collinsworth, you see the big guy in the high post. Lob down low, just out of the reach of Rohrbacher. And East Central turns it over for the first time. And with their size, why wouldn't you pound it down low as much as you possibly can? So Richmond basketball for the third time here tonight. That's Hillard at the right elbow. They'll swing it left side now to Jet. They were looking inside to Croft. That shot down low good. There's Andrew Croft cutting down the lane. And Andrew gets on the board. Back the other way. Little European step in the lane. Good by Becker. Becker now has 4. And so far, East Central using their athleticism down the lane. Becker, pretty good athlete, a 6'5 junior. Red Devil basketball once again. Here's Jet straight away. Going to the size, going to Becker there. Becker at about 6'5". Jet at about 5'6". They list him at 5'9". That's a very generous 5'9". Fry, shot fake. Fadeaway jumper over Collinsworth, no good. And the rebound by Becker. And here come the Trojans across the timeline. 4:45 to go. 6'4" East Central on top. Here's Alex Maxwell, the team captain, the 6-foot guard. Good look here at Driggers driving, stopping in the lane, feeds it back outside now to Becker. Good patient offense here as Driggers will feed it underneath. Rohrbacher is going to be fouled. Now let's see who they'll give that foul on. Was it Kareem, who was trying to help out down low? And it will be Kareem Jet. He will pick up his first. Kareem reaching in on the baseline against Rohrbacher. That'll be the first foul of the ball game either way. Maxwell on the right wing. Rohrbacher looking inside. They're trying to post up Collinsworth. Rohrbacher left hand good. I have to take that back. That's going to be Becker. So Becker, number 44, instead of 42, Rohrbacher. And the Red Devils down by 4. Everything inside so far for the Trojans. And we have a traveling call against the Red Devils. Jordan dragging the pivot foot as he was trying to get the pass off to Lucas Croft. And I think that, Red Devils going to make a change as coming out of the ball game will be Jordan Fry. In for the Red Devils will be Raphael Dean. Dean is a spark plug for this Red Devil basketball team. Good, aggressive kid inside, but he too will be undersized against Collinsworth. 3:52 to go here in the opening quarter. East Central basketball as they work against the man once again. Collinsworth has size, but they can't get it to him. Driggers inside to Rohrbacher. His turnaround shot no good. Rohrbacher able to get the offensive rebound. Maxwell, the kick out. Here's Driggers with the basketball. Now to Collinsworth. Collinsworth driving baseline, just forces his way inside, gets the offensive rebound, missed 2 in a row. He just took it over. Raphael Dean missed 2 puppies. It'll be Red Devil basketball. On the drive is Lucas Croft. Red Devils turn it over. There's a steal for East Central. Maxwell across the timeline. They're looking inside to Collinsworth once again, a little high-low. Here's Collinsworth, turns, and they're going to wave off the shot and call it on the floor against Raphael Dean. Now, they list Raphael at 6'2", but Raphael, though a very physical player, is tough against a kid like Collinsworth at 6'6" and listed at 275 pounds. Here's Driggers. Driggers on the drive, the spin, the shot in the lane, good. And the Red Devils down by 6. Driggers getting his first 2 points. 2:50 to go here in the opening period of play. Here's Jett at the left wing. Dean out front. Now we'll find Hillard. Hillard going by Collinsworth. Somebody's open. It's Jett. He'll drive baseline in no man's land. Throws it inside to Raphael Dean. We have a jump ball. Red Devils turn it over for the 5th time. Boy, I tell you what. Kareem Jett going in the land of the Giants in there. I'm watching him kind of disappear amongst all the big bodies. A.J. Messmore coming in, a 6-foot sophomore. He wears number 22 now for East Central. 2:35 remaining here in the opening quarter. Well, like last night, the Red Devils getting themselves in a hole early. Not quite as bad as what we saw against North Central, where all those threes were raining. But tonight, East Central pounding it inside against a much smaller Richmond basketball team. So rebounding is going to be a huge key the rest of the way here tonight. Maxwell with the basketball running the point. Off the screen on the left wing is Messmore. Driggers out front. We saw what he can do with the basketball underneath. Now it'll be Becker. Patient offense here for the Trojans. Becker, crossover, pass on the wing, and back outside again to Driggers. 2:06 to go in the opening quarter. Entry pass. This is Maxwell, a little bit out of his area. He's more out front. Good look here at Becker, the 6'5 junior. Becker traveled with it. That'll be their second turnover. By the way, Dave Disborough, the head coach at East Central, his 20th season, 265 wins coming into this campaign, 169 losses. He's been around a long time here at East Central, and why not? He's always had some pretty good basketball teams. Red Devil basketball. Here's Lucas. Lucas, pull-up jumper on the way, too hard, and the rebound by Driggers. Back there the way we go. Driggers will bring it across the timeline, carried it. Yep, they got it in time. That'll be the 3rd turnover. Near side official made the call. Collinsworth will come out of the lineup. So East Central making another change. So Becker will be on that front row along with Rohrbacher as well as Driggers. They get a little bit smaller, at least from a girth standpoint, but not height. The drive and a foul call. Talk about a player last night, Lucas, the outside shot when it wasn't falling. He was driving to the basket, and he's, boy, I tell you what, that's tough. That should have been a shot. But they're not even going to give Lucas a chance to go to the free throw line. Wow. Tough call there for the Red Devils. Jack Hutchins, will come in. Hutchins, a 6'1 senior. So they get a little bit smaller with Hutchins, but then Collinsworth right back in at 6'6". So the Red Devils will not go to the free throw line like we thought they would. Driving is Hillard. Basket good, and he's fouled. So Hillard able to take it to the rim. Collinsworth will pick up the foul. So the Red Devils can pull to within one, or I should say within three right here, but a missed free throw by Hillard. And it's 10-6 with over a minute to go. Entry pass underneath. That'll be Messmore. Now Messmore gets hammered. He'll go to the line for two. Red Devils will have to get back a little quicker in their transition defense. Raphael Dean will pick up the foul. That's his second. We're going to see Jordan Fry quickly come back in as Raphael picks up 2 fouls here in the opening period, and the free throw is good. A.J. Messmore. Back to a 5-point lead. Second free throw coming up at 1:07 remaining. And the second one missed. High for the rebound, Andrew Croft. Croft had 9 last night, missed 3 free throws in the third quarter. Would have been in double figures. Only 2 players would have been. Here's Andrew with the basketball. Feeds inside to Fry. Nice roll, and Fry finishes. He has 4. And the Red Devils back now to within 3 as we're coming up on 45 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Collinsworth on that left low block. Good look here at Becker. Drives, a little floater off the glass. Good. That's excellent body control by Becker. So Becker now with 8. Red Devils quickly get it up the floor. Here's Lucas Croft. May have gotten away with a travel down the lane. Got it to go, and he's fouled. Lucas gets his first 2 of the night. Red Devils back to within 3. And that's the one thing we have seen Lucas do. I think you go back to that Union County game, he was a little bit frustrated. The shots weren't falling, and coach kind of felt maybe he was going back and back and back instead of really taking it to the rim. And he did that again last night. You heard the coach talk about it in the pregame that he may have played his most physical game he's played in his career last night. 15 of 15 from the line last night, and the stroke continues tonight. He has 3. And it is a 1-point ball game here in the opening quarter. East Central will play for the final shot right here. Maxwell with a basketball, looking underneath. Nothing there. Here's DJ Stroud, who's checked in. His three-pointer too quick, and a foul on the rebound will go against Becker. So Becker picks up the foul. Well, that was too quick of a shot there. I venture to say for Dave Disbro, he didn't want that shot at 10.7. That'll be the 4th team foul now at East Central, so now Richmond will have the final shot. Hillard goes by Collinsworth, pull-up jumper on the way, can't get the roll, and they're going to call a foul on Andrew Croft on the rebound. That happens at 1.3. So whatever happens here, they're going to have to work really quick. Messmore coming into the ball game. Alex Maxwell will sit down. See what the Trojans can put together right here. Won't be much time. There is the 3 on the way, and that'll sail over everything off the arms of Messmore. And we've come to the end of period number 1. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it is East Central 13, Richmond 11. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Well, for the Red Devils, Andrew Croth with 2, Lucas Croth with 3, Hillard with 2, and leading the way, Jordan Fry with 4 points. 8 points by Becker, 2 by Driggers, 2 by Collinsworth, and Messmore with a single point in that opening period of play. So the second quarter now underway. It'll be Red Devil basketball. On the drive, and the shot is going to be missed. That'll put Kareem Jett at the line. That's going to go against DJ Stroud. Stroud will pick up his first, and that will send Kareem to the line. Just 2 points last night. By the way, the Red Devils very small when you consider he along with Hillard in the lineup at the same time. And last night what we saw North Central do many times was just simply shoot over them. Second free throw now by Jett on the way, and good. The Red Devils already have 4 players in the scoring column tonight. That's all they had all of last night. So we're tied at 13 here at East Central High School. Rohrbacher puts the ball on the floor, near steal by Hillard. Here's Stroud in the corner, shot fake, pull-up jumper on the way is no good, off the left wing by Becker, and we have a rebounding foul. It may be Collinsworth. 52 Collinsworth, the 6'6 sophomore. 275 as we mentioned. He is a load. Matt Mangus will come in. Mangus, he wears number 24. Also coming in will be Jack Driggers. You know, one thing that the Trojans were doing there early was really pounding the basketball inside, but the last couple of possessions, they haven't done so. 7:30 to go in the quarter. Here's Hillard across the timeline. Andrew Croft on the left wing. Nice spin move. Ball loose. Lucas losing the handle. Here is Hillard again. Entry pass intended for Andrew. It goes out of bounds. Turnover number 6 now on Richmond. That's almost as many turnovers as the Red Devils had last night. They did keep it under double digits. That's the good news. East Central basketball, Maxwell trapped out front. Here's Magus. Once again, we'll give it off to Driggers. Driggers in the corner to Becker. Becker 8 points in the opening quarter. Drives baseline, lays it in. That's a nice move there by Becker. He is now in double figures with 10. And here's Hillard. Jett at the top, looking for the screen from Lucas Croft. Kareem, crossover, blocked inside. Getting the block is Driggers. East Central out on the run. 3-on-4 break, driving and a block shot at the other end by Lucas Croft on the drive by Driggers. Back-to-back block shots. Tyjon Deloney will come in now for the Red Devils. Tyjon, they list him also at 5'9". The Red Devils will bring Hillard out. Deloney in. Early minutes for Deloney, and there's a travel on the top by Driggers. That'll be the 4th turnover now by East Central. 6:31 to go. Here in the second quarter, Red Devil basketball, low-scoring affair now. This is Jett. Entry pass now to Fry. Fry almost dribbling to a double team, stripped out of his hands. Ball is loose, and another turnover. 7 now for Richmond. Fry not very strong with the basketball that time, basically dribbled into a double team. Here's Becker. Nothing there for Becker. He'll find Driggers, who will bring it out front, set it up to Maxwell. Maxwell with a left-hand dribble against Andrew Croft. A little down screen, nothing there. Cross-court pass to Rohrbacher. And East Central just can't find anything underneath. They'll kick it back out to Becker near the EC emblem at midcourt. Driggers, here's the entry pass now to Becker. Becker turns, fires, and hits it. Now that guy, if he can get some space inside, he's going to be tough to guard. 12 points now by Becker, 12 of their 17. And the Red Devils now trail it by 4. Andrew Croft, lob pass, and what do we have? A foul. It was intended for Lucas Croft. The foul's going to be called against Driggers. And that's going to send Lucas to the line for the 1 and bonus. All kinds of changes now. Jack Hutchins coming in. Also coming in for East Central will be A.J. Messmore. Red Devils will come in for the first time Marquise Thomas, the 5'11 junior. So right now your backcourt consists of Andrew Croft along with Deloney and Marquise Thomas. Red Devils still trying to build some depth off that bench. Lucas now with 4. If you count last night with the 15 of 15, he is now hit 17 in a row. There's 18. And the Red Devils back now to within 2. 5 minutes and change to go here in the second quarter. East Central basketball. And there's a grab by Thomas. Got a hand around the waist of Hutchins. So Marquise will pick up his first. And that'll be team foul number 5 now on the Red Devils. And you'll see the Trojans again on the inbound. Boy, very close, but getting into the backcourt is Becker. Off the dribble, Hutchins. Still looking underneath. Their little cross screen. Looked like they might have had Megas there for a moment, but they passed it up. You know, generally Trojans not a high-powered offensive basketball team. Again, they like to get this thing around the 50 range or a little above. That shot no good from the outside by Magus, and we'll head the other way. Croft on the drive and a foul call. Foul's going to go against Hutchins, and that's going to put Lucas back to the line again. I'm sure Lucas doesn't mind going to the free throw line a lot here tonight. Maxwell back in. Deloney coming out of the ball game for the Red Devils. So Kareem Jett in the backcourt along with Andrew Croft, and that free throw is good. And the Red Devils back to within 1 at 17-16, 4:36 to go here in the second quarter. 4 in a row now by Croft. Make it 5 in a row. He's now hit 20 straight free throws. And I think the Red Devils may be getting a timeout. We will take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Tied at 17. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Well, not a whole lot of offense in this second quarter. The Red Devils 6 free throws. Just 2 baskets for East Central here in the quarter. And it'll be Trojan basketball and another turnover. That'll be 5 now on East Central. Dave Dispro making a change. Coming out of the lineup will be Messmore after the traveling call. And coming back into the lineup will be DJ Stroud. Their guards really shaky early in this one. Red Devils with 7 turnovers. East Central with 5. High screen. The handoff now to Jet. Down the lane and scores. Kareem Jet parting the Red Sea and gets in there. The Red Devils lead it by 2. East Central, we haven't seen Collinsworth in a while, and they just haven't gone big lately. Boy, you got to throw that in there sooner. There's a block shot by Lucas Croft. They had him pinned underneath. Rohrbacher had the size against Kareem Jet. There's another travel. A turnover again for the Red Devils. That'll be Jordan Fry turning it over for the second time. Driggers is back in now for East Central. And coming out of the lineup will be Magus now for the Trojans. Their backcourt is just not very good. Strength of their team is what they've got up front. They just haven't been able to get it in there very much. 19-17 your score. Messmore on the drive. Red Devils trying to trap. Lob pass left side to Stroud. Stroud just carried it and got away with it. Rohrbacher deep in the corner. Skip pass near side to Maxwell. Back out front to Rohrbacher. On the drive. Basket will not go. That is Becker, who will go to the line now. 2-shot foul for Becker. Foul will be called on Jordan Fry. For Jordan, that's his first. Team foul number 6, and at the line will be Trevor Becker. 12 points by Becker, make it 13. Back to a 1-point ball game. Second free throw. We're tied at 19 here in the second. Red Devil basketball. Andrew with a crossover. The kick now to Jet. Fry will reverse it right side to Andrew. Andrew, 2 points so far tonight. Stops, nearly traveled with it. Now it'll be Lucas. Lucas Croft trying to clear out right here, guarded by Maxwell. High screen, high passes, drives, and will be fouled and go to the line. We said it in the pregame. I haven't seen too many people able to stop Lucas Croft on the drive yet, and they haven't done it tonight. Lucas may shoot 15 more free throws here this evening. 2:52 to go here in the second. Red Devils take a 1-point lead. Thomas coming out for the Red Devils. Hillard back in. But still, you look at the scoring, the Red Devils have now, that second one is good. Another change once again for East Central coming back into their lineup is number 24, Magus. They've had 5 players score tonight, one more than they had all night last night. 21-19, Red Devils with the lead with 2:44 to go. East Central basketball. Becker with the ball, left side now to Stroud, back to Becker. Becker, turnaround jumper, forced it up, can't get it to go, and Jordan Fry with a rebound. Here come the Red Devils, lead pass. Here is the layup, good at the other end by Kareem Jet, and East Central's going to get a timeout right here. The Red Devils on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, now leading East Central 23-19.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Now, Richmond right now, their biggest lead of the ball game at 23-19. Dave Disbro seeing enough. He calls a quick timeout. And the Trojans will have the basketball. We still haven't seen Collinsworth in a while. Magus with the basketball on the right elbow. Gives it off now to Becker. Becker against Andrew Croft. Becker stops, will find Stroud. Once again, Becker in the corner. The drive here by Magus, and he misses the layup. Rebound by Maxwell, and on the way up, he'll be fouled. So Maxwell will go to the line. It was 13-11 at the end of one. The Red Devils had managed to score 10 points in the quarter. Deloney coming back. East Central managing just 6 points. And here's Maxwell to the line for two at 1:57 remaining in the second quarter, and he bricked that one. So here comes Deloney. Jet will sit down. Kareem with 6 points, all in this quarter. Second free throw is on the way. It is good. So Maxwell gets on the board. Back to a 3-point lead. Into the ball game now for the Trojans will be Jack Hutchins. And that will put DJ Stroud on the bench. But we still haven't seen Collinsworth in a while. Just the one foul for the big fella, the 6'6", 275 sophomore. Here's Andrew off the screen. Missed it. And the rebound for Becker. 1:40 to go. Becker on the right wing now to Hutchins. Entry pass and another bad pass. 6 turnovers now for East Central. Here is Lucas Croft. He'll pull up and hit it. Lucas, his first basket of the second quarter. The Red Devils now lead it by 5. And East Central now with a minute 17 to go. They're trying to look inside. The Red Devils fronting down low. Here's a shot on the way. 3-point bucket good by Magus. That is their first 3. And Magus pulls them back to within 2. Red Devils, by the way, do not have a 3-point basket here tonight. Here's Hillard. Passes up the shot on the left elbow. Here's Deloney, swings it right side. Entry pass to Lucas. Lucas spins, double teamed, and a foul on the outside against Hutchins. So Hutchins will pick up his second. And Lucas back to the line for 2 more. .22 in a row now for Lucas Croft. Foul's going to be called on 34 Hutchins, as I said. That's going to be his third. Team foul number 10. Everything will be double bonus in the last 46.7 we have remaining. Trojans will bring back DJ Stroud. But here's Lucas at the line. He's made a living there in the last 2 nights. Back to a 3-point lead. Hutchins will come out with the 3 fouls. Connor Necessary coming in for the Red Devils just to buy some time here for Lucas, or take that back for Jordan Fry to make sure he doesn't pick up his 3rd foul in the first half. 45 seconds remaining. Red Devils with a 4-point lead. East Central basketball. See if they'll just play for 1. Here's Becker. Becker was more effective down low. Why they've got him playing out front now is beyond me. Here's Stroud on the left wing to Maxwell. Maxwell trying to drive, can't do so against Hillard. Ball reversal near side to Stroud. And once again, Becker. 21 seconds on the game clock here in the first half. Nice crossover. Becker down the lane. Scoop shot, no. All he had to do was take that off the front of the rim. He would have been okay. Red Devil basketball. Here's Lucas Croft inside to Necessary. Back to Hillard, and Hillard traveled with it. Got to shoot that. Tell you what, you pass up shots like that, you're not going to get many more, and I don't blame head coach Shabazz Khalik for being upset. Cannot pass up a shot like that. Wide open 3. 7.1 remaining. East Central's going to have to hurry here. Here's Becker across the timeline. Becker stops, and they won't even get a shot off. A low-scoring first half, but we have made it to halftime here in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond 27 and East Central 23. We will come back in just a couple of moments with your halftime report. Stay right there. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond. Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, MancinosOfRichmond.com.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
We have made it to halftime, and the Red Devils on top on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 27-23. Your halftime report brought to you by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Friday, the tuna, Saturday, the Black Forest ham, and Sunday, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Well, the first half, the Red Devils fell behind early in this one, but they battled back and really shut down East Central in that second quarter, outscoring the Trojans 16-10 in the second period. Here's how East Central scoring went in the first half. Trevor Becker with 14, 3 points by Megas, 2 points by Driggers, only 2 by Collinsworth, a single point by Maxwell, and Messmore also with a single point. And by the way, the Trojans turned the ball over 6 times in the first half. Despite the Red Devils turning the ball over 9 times in the first half, they still hold on to a 4-point lead. Richmond led in that first half by Lucas Croft, coming off 34 last night, has 13 tonight. 6 points by Kareem Jett, 4 by Jordan Fry. 2 points tonight by Jalen Hillard, and Andrew Croft also with 2. Raphael Dean, the only player in foul trouble, he has 2. For East Central, Jack Hutchins has 3 in the first half. But again, the one area of concern right now, Red Devils with 9 turnovers, and many of those were unforced turnovers in the first half. So there you have it. Red Devils trying to pick up a win here tonight and split the weekend, lead it by 4. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on that transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Stay right there. The second half is coming up in just a few moments. Richmond on top of this one, 27-23.
I am your physician.
I am your caregiver.
I am your spiritual support.
I am here to help you be independent
and achieve your optimal health.
But I am also a cancer survivor.
I am living with diabetes.
I am a chef.
And an artist.
I am your neighbor.
I am the face of Reed Health.
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 Reed Health, right beside you.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com. Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 South East Street in Richmond. Mendenhall's True Value in Richmond is your local source for the things you need at home or your business every day. Everything from hardware, tools, carpet cleaner rentals, window and screen repair, lawn and garden supplies, as well as hunting and fishing licenses. It's all in one place at Mendenhall's True Value Hardware, right around the corner at 125 Southwest 5th Street in Richmond. Give them a call for more information at 962-4842.
Back here at East Central High School as we get ready for the third quarter, and it's always about adjustments at halftime. Let's see who will jump out in front in those adjustments here in the third. It'll be East Central basketball. Collinsworth is back in. He sat the majority of that second quarter. Here is Maxwell, guarded by Hillard. The Red Devils have not shown zone here tonight. They haven't had to so far. Collinsworth out on the high post. Jordan trying to force him out away from the basket. And we have a whistle and a foul. And I think they may get Jordan. Yep. Pushing a little bit too much. I said he had 2 in the first half. He had just the 1, so now he has 2. Trying to get himself positioned down low against somebody that's 275 pounds. East Central inbounding the basketball. Maxwell in the right corner. Down screen inside now to Collinsworth. Forces it up. A lot of contact, no whistle. Dave Disbro thought there should have been a foul. Red Devil basketball. Here's Kareem Jett. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Hillard unable to connect on the 3. Maxwell back the other way. And we've got a whistle and a foul against Kareem. That'll be his second. One thing about Jalen, I think he's the kind of player who needs to shoot a little bit more, and he's been point guard first, shooter second, and I know sometimes that's a little bit tough to decide when to shoot or pass. But he got chewed out for not scoring earlier. There's a left-hand shot, no good. How in the world did Warbacher miss that one? He had the size on Jan and just blew it at the rim. Still a 4-point lead, and Hillard will receive near midcourt. Fry out on the high post, reverse it left side. Lucas Croft for 3, no good. And the rebound by Becker. Here come the Trojans once again. No one has scored so far here in the third quarter. Collinsworth, high post, entry to Maxwell. Quick release off the glass, good. Maxwell now has 3. There's your first basket of the quarters. We're at 6:40 to go here in the third. Red Devils will make a change in their lineup. Here's Andrew at the free throw line, puts it on the floor, spins into the lane, has his shot blocked. Fry comes away with it, back to Lucas. His 3 is on the way, good. Croft now with 16, and the Red Devils now leaded by 5. Here's Collinsworth on the low block, spins, and I think he may. Oh boy, I tell you what. Coach Kalik has a very good argument that was a hook that time by Collinsworth. Well, Fry's going to pick up his 3rd, so he's going to have to come out of the ballgame. Raphael Dean is in. Also coming into the ballgame, Marquise Thomas. 6:15 remaining in the quarter. East Central. Here's Driggers. We'll find Becker up and under. Nice soft touch for Becker. 16 now for Becker. And I think if they're going to win this, they got to do that all night long. They got to go back inside time and time again against a smaller team. They kind of went away with it, or got away with it from the early second period on. They just didn't go inside as much, and Collinsworth was sitting on the bench. Here is Croft short on the 3. Now that's something that, again, they're going to have him go back and drive and try to get to the rim. Here's Becker out front to Driggers. Driggers crossover against Thomas. On the left wing now to Rohrbacher. Inside Collinsworth, and they're going to call it on the floor. Wow. That's one right there that Dave Disbro doesn't want called because he thought that was a good move. And Raphael Dean just picked up his third. So Dean has 3, Fry has 3, and the Red Devil bigs are getting a little bit of foul trouble here in the third quarter. East Central, will they go back inside again? Shot in the corner, three-pointer, rims in and out. Driggers, and one and done for East Central. 5:26 to go here in the third. Here's Hillard near midcourt. Andrew on the right wing. Andrew crossover, takes it baseline, got away with a shove himself, short on the shot. Ball goes out of bounds, and I think they're going to call a foul on Dean, and he just picked up his 4th. So now Raphael has 4. And he's a little shaken up. In fact, as he gets to midcourt, he may have hurt his left ankle. So now you're down to Connor Necessary coming in. So now Raphael limping. That's his left ankle that he must have hurt. And now the Red Devils are going to press a little bit right here. More of a midcourt pickup. It looked like maybe they're going to come up a little bit further. They did not. Here's Becker with the basketball. Trevor almost losing it. And we'll give it off now to Rohrbacher. Red Devils really up in the face. There's a lob underneath to Collinsworth. Collinsworth inside, missed another close one. Here is Becker with the offensive rebound. He'll power it up. He misses it. Collinsworth again, and they just beat the Red Devils on the boards. And a player is down for Richmond. Back to a 1-point lead, and that's Andrew Croft, who is down, and he is hurt. Well, I tell you what, give East Central credit. They were dedicated that time. They were going to crash the boards no matter what. And now the parents coming out to check on Andrew as well. We're going to take a quick break. We will come back on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond on top of this one by 1.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Andrew may be done for tonight. He was being helped to the Richmond bench. So Deloney, I think, came in. Yeah, Deloney is in now for the Red Devils. In fact, they're going to take Andrew to the locker room. So the Red Devils lose one of their starters in this one. They also have foul trouble with Raphael Dean, Jordan Fry in foul trouble. So the Red Devils now going to their bench big time. Here's Deloney. Three-pointer on the way. No. Rebound by Thomas, and the kick out back again to Croft. Croft will drive, and a foul call. That'll be against Maxwell. Things starting to get a little heated up here in the third quarter. Well, we oftentimes don't talk about the officials as a whole, but the three guys we have tonight, all three are pretty, I don't want to say elderly, but all three are probably in their 60s. Here's Croft, short jump hook, nice touch. it's hard for them at times to keep up with the action here tonight. 18 now by Lucas. 4:16 to go here in the third. Maxwell stops, gives it off to Rohrbacher. Here's Becker out front. Once again, Maxwell swings it left side now to Driggers. They're not looking inside again. It's kind of confusing what they do. Rohrbacher on the right wing to Maxwell. Now, Collinsworth wants it. He got it a little bit later than he wanted it. He will back Necessary down, and we've got a foul call. Tell you, that's two they've taken away from Collinsworth. The foul's going to be against Necessary, and there's no way Connor can guard him when he gets that ball down that low. And Richmond very, very small right now. 4 guards and Lucas Croft. There's a jumper on the way. Good touch that time by Rohrbacher. And it's a 1-point ball game. Rohrbacher, that's his first 2. This is as small of a lineup Richmond will have the entire season. Here is Lucas, gets the high screen, tries to find an opening, spins against Maxwell, got away with a shove. No, he didn't. Offensive foul, turnover Richmond. Lucas just picked up his first foul. Probably wasn't a bad call, but the Red Devils can't afford to have him out of the ball game. 3:20 to go in the third. Maxwell will receive the basketball against Hillard. Red Devils are trying to survive. There is another turnover. That's their first of the third quarter, 7 overall. And Richmond will get it back with a 1-point lead with 3:14 remaining here in the third quarter. So right now, Lucas is 6'5". Everybody else is about 6'1" and under. Here's Hillard. Hillard driving, feeding out to Deloney. Deloney covered up on the 3. Necessary will reverse it now to Hillard. Hillard driving inside and will go to the line. That's going to go against Rohrbacher. And so Hillard will go to the line. Hillard got 2 points early. Has not scored since the opening period of play. The Red Devils have managed only 5 points here in the third quarter. Richmond shooting extremely well from the free throw line, thanks, of course, to Lucas Croft. By the way, next week, Richmond preparing for a road trip to Marion. 1 game next weekend. Second free throw short and high for the rebound. Driggers will stay at a 2-point lead. Now let's see what East Central will do. Again, they just dominating inside, but last couple of possessions, they haven't gone there. High pass for Collinsworth. He will power his way in, and Necessary can't guard him. That's not Connor's fault. He's just not big enough. He's going to need a lot of help. I'm not sure where it's going to come from, though. That was not even a good pass that Collinsworth had down low. He had to power his way back underneath the basket and use his body. And he'll go to the free throw line, missed it short. Collinsworth still with just 4 points. He'll get one more. 2:43 to go in the third. Collinsworth will make it a 1-point ball game. Red Devil basketball. Richmond playing right now with just one start, actually 2 starters in the lineup. Here's Deloney. Lucas sets up for 3, in and out, and the rebound Collinsworth. He just took Thomas out and cleared him away. So now the Trojans' chance to take the lead here in the third. Here's Rohrbacher on the right wing. Looking inside, Becker on the drive. Red Devils wanted a 3-second call. Another bad turnover as East Central gives it up. Hillard on the drive. Hillard scores. Hillard, big bucket again for the Red Devils, and Richmond now leads it by 3 with 2 minutes remaining. Rohrbacher on the right wing. Collinsworth on the low block, drawing the double team. Collinsworth will turn, shoot. Boy, that's a bad shot. Thomas able to get the rebound for Richmond. Red Devils back the other way. Here's Deloney. Back to Hillard. Lost it off his leg. Turnover Richmond. Back the other way is Becker. Becker lays it in off the turnover. Becker with 18. 35-34. Here's Hillard once again with 1:30 to go. Croft on the right wing. Guarded there by Maxwell. Gets the screen. Croft trying to go through three players. Cross-court pass to Deloney. Covered up on the three. Hillard at the top. Back again to Necessary. And it'll be Croft. Croft another three on the way. This one's no good. 1:15 to go. And East Central again. Chance to take the lead. High screen by Driggers as Maxwell looking for an opening. Maxwell, backdoor cut. Reverse layup, no good by Becker. Deloney comes away with it. Here is Hillard. Red Devils again can build on the 1-point lead and a traveling call. Richmond now with 11 turnovers. 8 turnovers tonight by the Trojans. Maxwell is out, Messmore in. Also coming in will be Magus. 53.6 seconds remaining here in a low-scoring third quarter. Red Devils have managed just 8. 11 points by East Central. It's always one of these tough ball games here at East Central. You just kind of fight your way through it. Collinsworth out on the high post. There's Messmore. Rohrbacher driving. Gets hammered, and I think they're going to get Connor Necessary for another one. He just picked up his third. He has 3. Fry has 3. Raphael Dean has 3, but Raphael may be done for a while. He tweaked his ankle. I haven't seen him in a long time. We already know. Well, there is Andrew Croft. That's the good news. He is back. Rohrbacher at the line. Ties the ball game at 35, so Deloney is out. Second free throw is Shabazz talking with the official right in front of us. So East Central now has taken a 1-point lead with 33 seconds remaining. Maxwell back in. We mentioned that Andrew Croft is back in, so the Red Devils now have 3 starters in the lineup here in the third quarter. So now Richmond will play for the final shot with 22 seconds remaining. East Central is going to change their defensive setup. They're going to bring Maxwell, or is that Maxwell? That's Rohrbacher at the top. High screen Necessary. Hillard on the drive. Hillard drawing the foul, and he's going to go to the line. Foul on Rohrbacher. So that's how Richmond's going to have to do it. They're going to have to get to the free throw line here. 4.2 to go as Collinsworth will come back in. And we're going to see Trevor Becker come back in as well. So here's Hillard at the line. Boy, this would be a big win for Richmond tonight with everything going against them here in the third. Tied at 36. East Central will have 4.2 remaining in the quarter. That's what I just said. The second one is good. Red Devils lead it by 1. Quick inbound for East Central. Ball tipped in the air. Trojans turn it over, and that's going to do it. We will head to the fourth, and so far nothing decided yet. It's a 1-point lead in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond 37 and East Central 36. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hope, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
we got this.
Now, Red Devil basketball as we open up the final period of play here from East Central, barring an overtime. Red Devil basketball back in the lineup, Kareem Jett. Lucas Croft off the screen. Top of the key, the crossover, the spin. Double team, the kick out. Quick cover up on Jett on the left wing. Starters all back now for East Central. They got big here in the fourth. There is Hillard. Might have been partially blocked. Nothing there, and Richmond thought there was a foul, but no whistle. Coach Kalik coming up off the bench. Here's Maxwell. Collinsworth wanted the basketball. You can see him there on the low block. Here's Becker. Becker handing off to Rohrbacher. He will spin, and he got hammered by Jordan Fry, and Jordan's going to pick up his fourth. And right now, Coach Kalik is running out of options down in the low post. So Rohrbacher will go to the line now for two. Chance to give East Central the lead again here in the fourth quarter. Well, now, if you're the Trojans, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going low every time because Richmond, first off, everybody in their bigs is in big-time foul trouble. You could get a lot of easy baskets because you know that they're going to back off a little bit trying to avoid from fouling out. 7 minutes remaining in this one. Red Devils down by one. This one just a heavyweight fight. Both teams hitting each other hard. Here's Lucas Croft. Pull-up jumper on the baseline. No. Took that one over. Maxwell can't get it done. Here's Becker across the timeline. Becker, the crossover down the lane. Got bumped. No. Rebound battled for. Collinsworth overpowering. Here is another shot on the way. No good. Another offensive rebound. Becker. They just beat the Red Devils to the boards. They ended up with what? 4 offensive rebounds in that possession. The Red Devils will really have a difficult time against bigger teams this season. Just don't have enough big fellas. Here's Croft. Croft, isolation on the right side against Maxwell. Got hit, no whistle. And the Trojans will come away with it. Boy, more contact again. There's a carry down the lane. Bucket good by Driggers. And Richmond needs a timeout. Driggers got away with a carry and just powered it to the basket. And the Red Devils need to talk about it. 6:06 to go here in the fourth. Red Devils trail it 42-37 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Red Devils get the timeout. It'll be Richmond basketball trailing it by 5 now here in the fourth quarter from East Central High School. Here's Andrew Croft. Collinsworth showing, and then we'll pull back. It'll be Jett with the basketball now on the left elbow. Guarded there by Becker. Collinsworth reaching out front. Wide open in the corner, and the shot no good. Richmond going cold as Hillard can't hit the bucket. Here's Becker with the basketball. East Central now trying to build on the lead here in the fourth quarter. 5.5 minutes remaining. A lot of basketball to be played. Here's Driggers. Driggers and a traveling call against Driggers. That'll be number 10 on East Central. The Red Devils with 11 turnovers. Well, one thing I think maybe Lucas might have gotten away with a little foul there. He kind of reached in, but no whistle. Entry pass to Andrew, and they're going to count the basket, and Andrew will go to the line. Foul's going to be against Maxwell, his second. Andrew, his first basket since way back in the first quarter. And he'll go to the line to try to pull the Red Devils to within 2. 5:17 remaining in the fourth. Rims in and out. He went 0 for 3 last night from the line. That's his only attempt here tonight. Maxwell with a crossover. Here's Becker. Becker puts it on the floor, gets the screen. Inside to Collinsworth, ball loose. Turnover again for East Central. Red Devils come back the other way, down by 3. Here's Hillard in the corner. Andrew for 3, way short. Rebound by Becker. The Red Devils one and done. Well, they are really letting these guys bang around at each other underneath. Careful there, Hillard putting the hand out. Hand check could have been called. Maxwell inside now to Becker. Becker up and under, and the basket good. He got Croft in the air. Becker now with 22, and the Red Devils down by 5. 4:28 to go. In the corner, the shot off the mark as Richmond one and done again. Jordan Fry unable to connect, and the Red Devils back on defense again. Now 4:16 to go. Rohrbacher out front. Here's Maxwell at the left elbow, guarded there by Hillard. Rohrbacher again on the high post to Driggers. Collinsworth, spin, baseline, short on the hook shot, no good. Rebound for the Red Devils. Fry. Richmond back the other way, and the scoop shot up and no good by Kareem Jett, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. Good move by Jett, just can't finish. 3:51 to go. And Richmond's going to talk about it right here. Red Devils get a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. East Central leading it by 5.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-size volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
There you see it, 44-39, 3:51 remaining here in the fourth. Richmond foul trouble has been their big problem, and rebounding against a much bigger East Central team. We saw 2 possessions where East Central got at least 3 or 4 offensive rebound putbacks. Red Devil basketball from the baseline. Jett will put it in play to Croft. They're looking inside to Lucas. Can't get it to him. Hillard downtown. 3 good. And Richmond needed that one. Jalen Hillard. His first 3-pointer of the night. The Red Devils to within 2 with 3.5 minutes remaining. East Central basketball. Here's Becker. Crossover down the lane. Becker layup good. Too much penetration for Becker. The Red Devils will have to stop that here the rest of the way. Now with 3:20 to go. Hillard the crossover. Trying to get by the defender. He's guarded by Driggers at 6'5". Here's Lucas Croft. Croft against Maxwell. And foul against Maxwell, and he's hurt. So Maxwell picked up the foul. That is team foul number 5. They'll take it out underneath. Well, they're going to say number 4 now in Maxwell. So their senior guard has 4. That will bring into the ball game now Magus. Appears that Maxwell may have tweaked his ankle. 3:10 to go. The Red Devils down by 4, trying to split the weekend after losing a tough one last night, losing by 9 at North Central. And this one, nothing more than a slugfest here tonight, which is exactly what you can expect when you play an East Central team, just big and physical. Becker leading the way, 22 points now for East Central. By the way, Lucas has not scored here in the fourth quarter. That's been big. Jalen will throw it into the backcourt, and there you see Kareem Jett having to go back and get it. He'll bring it across the timeline. 3 minutes remaining. Kareem will give it off now to Fry. The screen out front for Hillard. Here's Andrew, his three-pointer. That one's good. Another big three for the Red Devils. Andrew with a bucket. The Red Devils back to within 1. Crossover. Becker in the lane. No. Rebound by East Central. Rohrbacher. He'll put it off the glass and good. Another offensive rebound for East Central. Red Devils hurry back. Andrew kicks it back to Hillard. Shot fake. Drives down the lane. And wait a minute. They call a foul on East Central. That's going to be number 6. Foul will be against Driggers. So Driggers picks up the foul. That is going to be his third, actually. And we've got a timeout. This time it'll be East Central who wants the timeout. It will be a full timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail it by 3.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
Red Devils off the inbound. Lucas driving, and he'll draw the foul against Rohrbacher, and so Lucas will go to the line. 2:26 remaining. We mentioned Lucas has not scored in this quarter. Rohrbacher picking up his third. And Lucas continues the streak. He has not missed tonight. 10 in a row tonight. He has hit 25 in a row over the last 2 games. Now make it 26. And the Red Devils back to within 1. Well, East Central has not handled pressure situations very well. See what they do here tonight. Maxwell on the left wing. Collinsworth was posting up underneath. They need to get him down a little bit lower on the block. East Central basketball. Driggers will give it off now to Becker. Becker's been their go-to guy so far. 2 minutes to go. Here's Driggers inside to Collinsworth. Spins. Basket is good, and he's fouled. Just too big for Richmond underneath. 275 pounds at 6'6". Shabazz Khalik, the head coach, asking the official where he got him, and the official said he was all over him with his body, which can be hard to tell when you consider Collinsworth as big as he is. I don't know how you can see around him. Maxwell out, Collinsworth at the line to try to complete the three-point play, and he will do so. So now the Red Devils down by 4, under 2 minutes remaining in this one. Here's Hillard with the basketball. Way out front. Now to Kareem. Red Devils need to set that offense underneath a little bit further. Jet finds an opening down the lane. Left-hand layup good. Breakdown on the East Central defense. Red Devils take advantage. 1:35 to go. East Central basketball. Here's Becker. Boy, Jordan Fry trying to get position. He'll have to be careful. He didn't pick up his fifth. Here's Driggers. Driggers down the lane and traveling call. So Driggers gives it up here in the fourth. That is now the 12th turnover. Driggers will sit down, and back in the ball game for the Trojans, Alex Maxwell with 1:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. So now Richmond a chance to tie or take the lead right here. This is Hillard, and Hillard turns it over. Stolen away by Collinsworth. Back the other way, Becker tried a fancy move, picked up by Rohrbacher, laid in another offensive rebound. Red Devils with their 12th turnover, none bigger than that one right there, and Collinsworth got the steal. 58 seconds remaining. Here's Lucas Croft. Lucas in the corner to Andrew. Three-pointer will not go. Rohrbacher with a rebound, and then the foul called against Hillard. Boy, that was a huge turnover for Richmond. Had a chance to tie or take the lead. And the turnover by the big fella, Luke Collinsworth. Boy, watching Becker sometimes, I don't know why he tries to get fancy with the basketball, just trying to go up and be strong with it. He tries to go underneath the basket, double pump, all the other things, and he's missed a couple in that layup possibility as that free throw is good. And it's back now to a 4-point lead. East Central trying to beat the Red Devils for the third straight time. Richmond has won 7 out of the last 10, but it's been East Central of late. Second one is no good. Collinsworth over the back. So now we'll head to the other end. And Richmond with 48.3 seconds, chance to put Lucas at the line once again. Again, Lucas perfect. He has hit 10 straight here tonight. Make it 11. I don't know what the Richmond record is, but you're talking about 26 straight free throws he has made. Looking for 27, and he will. So it is back to a 3-point lead, 48.3 remaining. Timeout on the floor on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 3. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond, Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Red Devils pressing off the inbound. Collinsworth traveled with it. Now, why in the world would you have your big get the basketball right there? That made absolutely no sense if you're East Central. But right now, they really only have one guard in the ball game when you consider that is Maxwell. So the Red Devils now with 44 seconds remaining have a chance right here to tie the ball game. Off the screen, Lucas Got Maxwell in the air. Lucas will drive, and they were about ready to give him the basket right there, and it didn't even go in. That'll be against Maxwell, and that's his 5th. So Maxwell fouls out with just 3 points. That's a little confusing. The last guy to let have the basketball on this press would be Collinsworth. Collinsworth, to me, you'd have him all the way at the other end underneath the basket or setting a screen at midcourt, but never let him get the ball at the point he got it. So now Lucas back to the line, 22 points tonight. Only 3 baskets, everything else coming from the free throw line. And the streak continues. I don't think Richmond keeps records of free throws in a row, but if they did, I think this guy right here might have it. The senior puts up another one. And we've got a 30-second timeout as the Red Devils have now pulled to within 1 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond trailing by 1.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
So the Red Devils right in this game still, despite being out-rebounded here tonight. And now with just 34.8 seconds remaining, we will see the press again. Collinsworth is right there in front of you. I don't get that. There you go, running long. Get it to your guards. Of course, Maxwell is out. They don't have a lot of ball handlers. There's a foul on Lucas Croft. Shabazz Khalik not happy with that call either. But, you know, the good news is you have 29.7. Let's say even if he hits them both, you get the basketball back. He may very well miss both. Rohrbacher at the line. Pressure situation, there's one. Rohrbacher misses this one. All of a sudden, you just need a bucket to go ahead. Rohrbacher back up for number 2. And he got the roll there. So it is back now to a 2-point ball game. .7 seconds to go. Red Devils, what will they do right here? Jet will bring it across the timeline to Andrew Croft. Skip pass will find Hillard. Hillard back to Croft at the top. Andrew swings it right side now to Jet. And a traveling call against Lucas Croft. So the Red Devils turn it over, and the crowd really giving it to the official here tonight, and I don't blame Coach Khalik for being upset. He bobbled the basketball, and the official apparently thought he took an extra step. 15.8 to go, and East Central calls a timeout. Coach Khalik, we have seen him generally pretty subdued, but not in the instance right there. East Central still has a full timeout remaining. Each team has 1 timeout to go. We will keep it here and remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by your Best Western Classic of Richmond. At the Best Western Classic of Richmond, you get the most amenities available, including indoor pool, fitness center, conference space, free buffet breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and of course a clean, quiet, comfortable room. Best Western Classic of Richmond, 533 West Eaton Pike. Well, here we go. see what the Trojans will do. They don't have a true ball handler on their team. That is one area of concern, is their guards are just not really good at handling the basketball. Richmond with 10 team fouls. East Central with 9. Coach Kalik still giving it to the official who called the travel on Andrew Croft. Take that back on Lucas Croft. Lucas with 24 points, coming back from 34 last night. And the inbound here for the Trojans. They throw toward Richmond's basket, which is always a no-no. Here is Driggers, and a foul call against Richmond. Boy, Driggers almost fell down and lost the basketball. Hillard's going to pick up the foul. That'll be now the, again, double bonus situation here for Becker. Becker, by the way, 24 points, leading the way tonight for East Central. 2 big free throws right here for Becker, and he gets the first. 10.3 remaining. Back to a 3-point lead. If he hits this one, it may pretty much seal it. Red Devils will be down 2 possessions. Second one is on the way, good as well. 4-point lead, no fouls here for East Central. Here is Lucas in the corner for 3. Rebound battled for Lucas, able to get it back, lays it in, but it's over. And the Red Devils will lose here tonight by a final score of 57-55. We will come back, give you the final numbers in a moment. This has been Richmond Basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
If you drive through the country back then, there was a basketball hoop everywhere.
So there were 74 boys in the top 4 grades at Milan. 58 of them came out for basketball.
It's the passion, the camaraderie.
I've played all over the world, and definitely I feel like Indiana is respected and well known for basketball.
The way that the people here in the state have embraced Indiana high school basketball is really unbelievable.
It's the euphoria, it's the excitement, we played on every Friday, Saturday night.
Well, a tough one for the Red Devils here tonight as they lose to East Central 57-55. The Red Devils now 1-2 on the season. East Central, and they've improved now to 3-0. East Central led in scoring by Trevor Becker with 26. Logan Rohrbacher finished with 12. Collinsworth finished with 8. 4 points tonight by Driggers. 3 points by Maxwell. Magus with 3. And Messmore with a single point. Red Devils were led by Lucas Croft with 26. Jalen Hillard with 10. 8 points by Kareem Jett. Andrew Croft with 7. And Jordan Fry with 4 here tonight. The Red Devils turned the ball over 13 times. East Central also turns it over 13 times. So the Red Devils will go to Marion and open up conference play next Friday night at 1-2. We will have the game for you here on Radio Troy Digital Sports with a pregame probably around 7:40, 7:45. The tip-off at around 8 o'clock in that area. JV games never seem to get done in time, so we're going to say probably around 7:40, 7:45 coming up next Friday night. Final score again from East Central High School. Trojans beat the Red Devils 57-55. Thanks for being with us. This has been Richmond Basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.